The most infamous bank robbery in Hollywood, Larry Phillips Jr. and Emil Matasareanu. Hollywood has been the setting for many big movies, though unknown to many people is the fact that it was also the setting for many bloody confrontations across the years. Welcome to our channel, and today we'll be presenting you with an insider on the most infamous bank robbery in Hollywood, that of Larry Phillips Jr. and Emil Matasareanu in 1993. Make sure to stay until the end of our video to learn the secret facts about this bank robbery. And also, subscribe to our channel and turn notifications on for more great videos like today. Without further ado, let's begin with our countdown. So, the North Hollywood Shootout was basically a confrontation between two heavily armored bank robbers, known as Larry Phillips Jr. and Emil Matasareanu, and the members of the Los Angeles Police Department. It happened in the United States on February 28, 1997, and ended up in grave consequences for those involved. We'll be taking a look at those later, though, because first we'll be focusing on the robbery. Larry Phillips Jr. and Emil Matasareanu had been planning a robbery of the Bank of America in North Hollywood for months after meeting at a gym. Both men had accumulated a stockpile of body armor, weapons, and ammunition, which could last them through an hour-long shootout that they were plotting a few months before it actually happened. It is believed that both men had participated in bank heists before, which is precisely how they got the experience they would later show during their attempt. At exactly 9:17 a.m. of February 28th, both men arrived at the bank. They had taken muscle relaxants to calm their nerves down, and had also synchronized their watches before entering the bank. Talk about planning ahead. These guys were synced even in their movements. The robbers then proceeded to enter the bank and ordered everyone to get on the floor. They opened fire into the ceiling to curb down any type of resistance, and then began shooting at the bulletproof door that gave access to the bank tellers and the vault. The door, which was only made to withstand small caliber ammunition, broke open after a few shots from their modified Type 56 rifles. The men forced the tellers to fill their bags with money from the safe. However, these two had a chilling realization at that very moment. There was less money than they had expected due to a change in the bank delivery schedule. Matasareanu became so enraged that he emptied a 75-round drum magazine into the vault, destroying the rest of the money. They were only able to obtain $303,305 rather than the expected amount of $750,000. Once they realized that things were going south, the men were getting stressed and filled with adrenaline, causing them to act erratically during the following hour, where they would eventually get caught. Two police officers had seen these two men enter the bank with ski masks and body armor, carrying military-grade rifles. Once they called in for backup, they ordered both men to drop their weapons and surrender. The two opened fire on the crowd of police officers, initiating the shootout. Since they were prepared and filled to the brim with weapons and ammo, it was almost impossible to take them down, and the police officers were only equipped with Beretta M9FS 9mm handguns and S&W Model 15.38 revolvers. Considering they were going against modified assault rifles, it was clear they would be overwhelmed without any kind of outside intervention. At 9:52 a.m., these two split up, with Phillips taking cover behind a truck and firing his rifle at the police until it had jammed. He pulled out his Beretta M9FS handgun to shoot the police, though an officer managed to shoot him in the hand. Phillips instantly committed suicide by shooting himself with the Beretta. Meanwhile, Matasareanu attempted to escape by seizing a civilian's Jeep, but the owner smartly removed the keys before he could get in. At this point, SWAT members showed up and shot below the car, hitting Matasareanu's unprotected legs. He did try to surrender, but died of trauma and blood loss. There were no fatalities besides the robbers, although 18 people were injured in the assault. This shootout stands out among others because of the large number of injuries, rounds fired, weapons, and its length, regarded as one of the most intense shootouts in all of US history. It's mind-blowing how the two men fired around 1,100 rounds in total, with 650 rounds fired by the police. However, unlike other more successful heists, these men focused too much on stocking up on ammo and not planning ahead what they would actually do. They did not even evaluate the possibility of getting out without a confrontation, which was probably what doomed both to death. What's your opinion on the North Hollywood Shootout? Let us know in the comments below. Also, Make sure to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel and turn notifications on for more great insiders on robberies and bank heists like today. We hope you enjoyed our video, and we'll see you next time.